up, social media? It's your girl, Pastor T. Let's talk about it. The book, Church Hurt, But It Helped. Here's the deal. There's a part in the book that I talk about, and actually the very last part that I talk about is believing in God again. I think so many of us, as I've been stating throughout all of these videos, that this book is not designed just to get you to church, but it is to get you to church. But here's the deal, is that I believe so many of us have experienced so much hurt, and we believe that church hurt is supposed to stop. Can I tell you that church hurt is inevitable? Just like work hurt is inevitable, family hurt is inevitable, friendship hurt is inevitable, marriage hurt is inevitable, relationship, homegirl is inevitable. Hurt is inevitable. There's nothing that's going to stop that. I would be so happy to say it's going to keep. You're not going to experience it. I'll be lying to you. It doesn't stop. Even as a bishop's wife, there's some things that have happened to me with other pastors' wives that, oh, okay, I get it, God. This is an ongoing thing. So what is the lesson that I need to learn in this? Not that I push people away or I shun them because I'm hurt, or how do I learn to believe in what you call me to do again? I'm assigned for this. You call me for this. You have put this in a path of the way that I'm supposed to go. Okay, God, what are the principles that I need to learn to keep growing in this? And there's some things that I deal with. I'm gonna give you this and I'm done. And you people that know me know this is what God gave me, and it's embedded in me, is that no matter what, until we learn to become committed to the marriages, to the relationships, to your spouse, I said that already, but to church, when we become committed, it's inevitable that you're going to experience some stretching moments, that you're going to experience some pain, that you're going to cause some pain. And you got to be okay with, even though I may cause it, or even though I may experience it, okay, God, teach me the lesson so I won't repeat it. So I won't have to see that devil no more. Come on, glory. I don't want to have to see that one no more. I asked the Lord this, God, I want you to teach me how to become so, not immune. What's the word I'm looking for? I want you to teach me how to allow pain and hurt to fall off of me like water on a duck, to where it's that smooth. I'm so proud to say, not proud, but I'm excited to say that I had something happen to me last year, and I was able to bounce back after a day of hurt, a day of crying because it stung. It was unexpected. I couldn't believe it happened. Even at, in leadership and at home, I was like, dang, did this just happen in the church again? But I was in it for a day, and I was able to bounce back and turn it into purpose. Man, you talking about, I was like, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus. I didn't let myself sit in this for 5 days or for a week. And there were times when I was sitting there for a month because church hurt and got me so discombobulated and disconnected from God and just want to just throw in the towel. But I can honestly say, I don't know where I'll be next week. I don't know what'll happen. And that's what I'm sharing with you at the end of the book. We don't know. We don't know if this hurt gonna take us to a whole nother level to where we want to just shut the doors of the church. I pray that's never the case, ever. But we never know. But I speak, let me say that, I speak that would never be the case. I decree and I declare that would never be the case for my husband and I. And I decree and I declare that that's never the case for you, that quitting is not an option, that you're going to continue to push forward no matter what. And you learn every lesson. Everything I do is because of what I learned in the church, and I deal with that in the book. That's what I learned in church, man. I learned how to be organized from the church. But the only way that I could do that is because I had to believe in God again. I had to believe that God was still a way maker. I had to believe that God was still a provider. As a pastor's wife, I had to believe that God was still a protector. As a pastor's wife, as a bishop's wife, I had to believe that God was still provide no matter what. I still had to believe. I still have to have faith. The substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things unseen. God, I still have to have faith. I had to be able to believe in God again. And when I believe in God again, I can believe in me. I can believe that what I have on the inside of me is so greater than what I could ever imagine. Whatever I can dream for, I can jump for it on somebody. I can. The sky's the limit. But how would I know the sky's the limit if I don't even believe in what God has designed and destined for me to do? For I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you and not harm you. I deal with that. Believing again, man. That was a time as a pastor's wife, I can honestly tell you, I really didn't believe. Like, I was there, but I was so numb because of so much hurt in the church. There were times that I would show up to church and I was numb. And I would go to my office and I would cry like a baby because there were people in the church that were causing me so much pain. But I had to remember the pain that I caused before becoming a pastor's wife to others in the church. Chew on that. What is the pain that you caused, but you overlooked? But somebody still loved you in spite of your flaws, in spite of your mistakes, in spite of your mess ups, in spite of you quitting. There's a God that still believed in you. There's so much that God has for you. And it's up to us to learn, to listen, and to lead others. To be the example and to execute what we learned from the church hurt. That's why I wrote this book. I wrote this book because so many walk around, so many of us, I said us, walk around, man, church hurt me, church hurt me. I kept hearing it. Church, I kept saying it, church hurt me, church hurt me. Not realizing that I was becoming a victim and not victorious. A victim of church hurt, but not victorious. So I asked God, how can I turn this church hurt around into purpose, into pain? And I saw a post, church hurt, but it helped. I said, I'm writing a book about it. My goal in this entire book is not just to get you back to the church, but to get you to believe in church again, believe in God again. Believe that when God told Paul to go and build my church, he didn't tell him that for nothing. And there were churches that Paul built. The church of Corinth, the church of so many. I don't even got time to name them. But God ain't telling him to do that for nothing. So can we believe in God again? And believe in the church again? Because church hurt you, but it helped you. The lessons behind the blessings. Can't wait till it fall. Can't wait to sign it. Can't wait and all that stuff. Church hurt, but it helped. The lessons behind the blessings. I love you much. Order your book today. No, I just feel a glory right now. I feel the glory of God all in this office. Love you so much. Stay blessed in all that you do. Purchase your book right now, today. Thank you for everyone that has already purchased. I appreciate you for ordering your book early. Thank you so much for believing in what I'm doing and believing in what God gave me. I thank you. Share, like, church hurt, but it helped. The lessons behind the blessings. Love you much. Bye-bye.